We don't know what it means the joy of fully not intervening. And let us today communicate with the depth of it. As we sit here, try to feel that this form of yours, this form of ours, is not really dense. Doesn't have a content of its own. Everything can pass through. There is no gatekeeper, no selector, no chooser. Like the very form is transparent. There is no door closing, door opening. There is no more the function of selecting a certain thought, emotion, sensation. Because this is, of course, meditation. With when there is awareness without a choice. When the act of choice is dropped, the act of selection. Because you see, even if I sit in meditation and I think to myself, so now I need to be really silent, meaning that I shouldn't have thoughts right now. Thoughts from the past, thoughts about the future are coming, and I'm saying to myself, no, 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 I must not have these thoughts. I must not have these feelings. Shai said yesterday, I am silence. So be silent. And what we want from this poor mind of ours, which was trained so efficiently for so many lives, to identify with circumstances. It just does what it is trained to do. This is our own bad education. It just obeyed. So then, no thought, not a single emotion, a single sensation can be excluded. No state can be pushed away. Never a should be. Never a better state. Never a preference. What is the state of the mind when there is absolutely no preference, no selection, no substitution? No more choosing, moving this thought to this side, this feeling to that side, choosing this one, the optimistic thought rather than the pessimistic thought, the expectation and the not waiting anything. It doesn't matter. Then we are really starting to realize a core in us that is completely immovable. And yet it is not immovable in the sense of a stony immovability. It is also remarkably flexible. It is flow and immovability at the same time. This is a choiceless awareness. Awareness without selectivity. Everything can enter, leave, appear or disappear. There are no more barriers, sidewalls, resistance. A slight sadness flows. The vibration of sadness like a breeze, shaking for a moment once transparent being, then leaving without a trace. No response, no reaction. A happy thought, an attachment, a desire, a spiritual state, a state of ignorance. You see, we believe that to act in the world, we need this process of endless, constant classification, categorization of everything, all the inner contents. This is what in psychological terms is called the ego. The monitor, the gatekeeper, the one that maintains balance between the inner and the outer. That is true for as long as we are social and psychological beings. But even if you still don't have this full trust, which I understand, that such a being can function at all, let us try this now without thinking, yeah, but what will happen when I have to choose, act, select? Let's wait with this until the evening's letters. Until then, can I play with it? No gatekeeper. No division into conscious and subconscious. Identification and repression. All one flow. No pushing aside and embracing. Just so transparent that everything can enter, but it cannot really enter. And here is the thing. That transparency is invulnerability. 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 Like non-vulnerable. Yeah, perfect. This is always strange and strikes us as psychologically unexpected. Because we really believe that this ego, this selector, that creates the right filters, keeps us invulnerable, strong, immune to influences, pressures. And that is true. as long as we are psychological and social beings.
Solange wir psychologische und soziale Wesen sind.
The thing is that
Die Sache ist,
the
dass
state of complete
der Zustand
transparency
der Transparenz
is not just invulnerable,
nicht nur unverletzlich ist,
it is the most unaffected.
es ist der unbetroffenste,
Freest state
freieste Zustand,
imaginable.